sorry, that is the grossest thumbnail ever, and I guarantee anyone won't join. I look really large today. It's probably just the shirt I'm wearing. Yeah, it's just the shirt I'm wearing. I look like I'm 500 pounds more than I usually am. I'm going live for a little bit. We'll see what happens. I don't expect this to be a big thing, but basically, if you're tuning in, what's going to end up happening is that I have a whole bunch of boxes. A whole bunch of boxes. I have been hoarding excessively. There are boxes over here. There are boxes over there. There's like 30 boxes in my basement. So what I'm aiming to is I got one of these bags, and I'm gonna clean garbage. I'm gonna kind of go through my collection, kind of talk about all this. If you're here for Bionicle stuff, none of that. I'm sorry, none of that. Everyone's going to leave. Hello, everyone. Hi. I'm doing this live because I didn't really know where else to do it. I'm just like, oh, I might as well do it live. Because I was going to record myself, and I figured, well, the camera quality is going to suck. But I didn't want to record this on the new camera because I was like, is it really worth recording it on the big camera? So this is just all a bunch of old boxes. So I guess the most interesting thing that I can start off with, first of all, let's show you guys the haul. These are, and by haul, these are not things I bought just now. These are things that I've had sitting around for a while. So these are all boxes of stuff that I intend on throwing away. And for more context, there is a whole bunch of stuff you guys probably can't see. I'm throwing away pretty much everything in this room. I will keep a couple boxes, but not all of them. I will keep just a few because there are quite a few that I do enjoy. But a lot of the is 6:52 in the morning. It is 10:53 in the morning. I've been up since like 7. So yeah, I got my knife here. So this stream is mostly going, do you like pineapple and ham pizza? I do not like pineapple on pizza. I will always pick it off, but I do like ham. Stuff I do at work all the time. Okay. I got my handy XO here from Biorama. I've had this thing for years. It is starting to show its age. You can even see the wear and tear on that blade, but dang, it is still going. You know, it is still, this thing is old. Now, like I said, this is mostly me just going to be going through boxes of old stuff. No one cares about this. This is nothing. I'm just going to start with that. These aren't in order either from like when I started collecting stuff. But these are just, so this is some of my older stuff. This is back when I used to buy Lego. This is a Bastion set. Still really like this set. I don't play Overwatch, but it's a pretty cool set. I'm not going to lie. There is some stuff in here, so I should take that out. There's some extra pieces and instructions, so I should definitely take those out. Because you guys know T-bar pieces. Where'd it go? There's a lot of extra pieces. Holy crap. That doesn't seem right. That's way more extra pieces. Cool. Anyways, this one's awesome. I really long time because I don't collect, because this was back before I used to collect all these boxes, before the hoarding got bad, but not it was before the hoarding got bad, but it was kind of me just being like, oh yeah, it's a good box. I like the aesthetic of the Overwatch boxes quite a bit. I think they're very clean, very simple. But yeah, I really like that. There is the other Overwatch set. I've always wanted to get the Reinhardt and Diva set, but I've never gotten it. There hasn't been a second wave. There was kind of like a couple more sets, I think, but I don't think there was ever a second wave, which is kind of disappointing. Oh yeah, we're probably going to talk about your camera is glitchy. It's probably because it's really low quality and there's a giant light source piercing in from the window. I really enjoyed the last episode of Overwatch. I really enjoyed the last episode of WandaVision. I won't spoil it unless you guys have all seen it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was quite a good episode, but I can totally see why people did not like it. It was, a lot of people overhyped it for sure. This is the second thing, by the way. This is the only Hidden Side set I ever bought. It was me trying to support the theme. But I'll be honest, I like the idea behind Hidden Side. I did not quite like a lot of what they've done with a lot of. There are some good hidden side sets, but I feel like most of the time I'm kind of underwhelmed by a lot of hidden side sets. Monkey Kid like immediately blew it out of the out of the water. I also hate this box art. Like there you can't even tell this is a Lego set. It's so ugh, it's not great, unfortunately. I've had these boxes in here since what, 2019 or something like that, if not like early 2020. Ew, I'm not reading that. Anyways, I like that last episode. There are a couple things I don't like about it, but I do enjoy how sensitive it is. Not sensitive, but I do enjoy how emotional it is. It's very clearly trying to finish, whatever. I won't talk too much about it, but it is a very it's not as emotional as they were building it up to be, but it is still quite sad. Okay, there's a sticker sheet. Oh, there's still lots of stickers. Okay. Then there's this set. I only bought this set for these swords. That's it. Yeah. I also recently did a no good thing, and I bought a $130 action figure, which will definitely might get a review on the channel one day. Do you watch Rockstar? I don't know what that is. New Rockstars. Is that a show? The New Rockstars? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that. All right, those were probably some of the oldest boxes in here. Oh, wait, no, there's one more thing. Sorry. This is old school. This was the very last Star Wars CCBS set I ever bought, and he's not very good. But he had some nice pieces. Getting those shoulder pads was really nice. I cannot buy a new computer. I'm buying a new lens. I can't for the camera. I need the Photom 6 lens. You know what I mean? I'm getting that tomorrow probably. I'm gonna look for it online. I'm off, so I might as well just browse on my computer. He's very ugly. He's a very ugly man. Well, thank you for your thoughts on Rocket Man. We put a lot of work into that. We put a lot of work into the Rocket Man. I guess I should advertise that we're streaming right now. Not really. Okay, that's gonna get full very quickly. I might have to go get another one because we're down like 4 boxes already. I'm gonna take an epic screenshot for this stream. Oh, it's Clifford. Send those. Oh, he's editing right now. Okay, hold on. Okay. New Rockstars is a YouTube channel that breaks down a movie's TV show. No idea. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I'm too cool for that. Sorry. I'm not being very entertaining right now. Okay. So that was that. That was a lot of. Now I'm going to be talking. Pretty much, I'm just going to talk about my experience. If you've seen my my very quaint my Black Friday video, you would know of this man. I really want that Boba Fett figure. I don't care much for Star Wars, but I really like Boba Fett, and I only bought this Vader because I thought I was going to like him. But I don't know. I'm not super fond of that figure. I think it's just the big cape. He's kind of hard to like maneuver. Very good. I will mention I absolutely adore what toy companies have been doing with the retro card blister packaging or whatever. I think it's awesome. Retro packaging in specific, like nostalgic packaging, is Very impressive. I really like a lot of that, especially with the Kenner logo. That's just awesome. NECA's been doing a lot of that too, and we'll get to see a lot of that. It's kind of all they do nowadays, but I don't mind. I quite enjoy it. They're all going bye bye. All right. Next up, this is probably one of my least interesting ones. This is the Master Chief Halo. The what is it called? Oh, it's called the Spartan Collection. I'm not very big into this theme or anything. I don't even particularly really know much about Halo. But that Master Chief figure is pretty solid. Mine specifically is kind of a little loosey goosey, but I hear the line overall is pretty wonky. But I'm probably not going to get any more until they put out some of the enemies. I don't really care for a lot of the other Spartans. I don't know. I really like the I really do like the, what would you call it? I really do like the enemies of Halo. So I'm gonna wait till they start putting those guys out. I just don't much care for the Spartans besides Master Chief, because Master Chief is iconic, you know. And this box art is actually pretty good. It's just very flat and like it's not super interesting for me, but it is quite well done. It is done quite well. I will say that. My elitist toy opinions. And I do like the shape too. The shape is really cool, especially with how they have the weapon display or all the hands and stuff on the side. That's awesome. You know, I love that. So good job. I just hope that they've improved with their quality control. All right. Oh, I actually got this yesterday. This is the Mandalorian Black Series. So this was I believe it's a HasCon exclusive or Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive, whatever. And it was for the armor. I almost don't want to throw this box out because it's a really cool box, but there are plenty at Toys R Us right now. There are so many. So I might actually buy a couple more, and I think I might send them off to some friends because she's really neat. I messed around with her last night. She's very fun. I really want a Mandalorian figure more than anything. But I love the sleeve. Like that is what the kids say. What, Kino? That's Kino. I almost feel bad for throwing this one out because it's actually so high quality. But yeah, at least everything here will be recorded so that y'all understand the struggles of being oh, the quality is super high quality on this cardboard too. It's like hard to break. Oh, this feels wrong. I'm sure someone's watching this and cringing because that, you know, they're all over here in Toys R Us. They will go away and then they will come back and they will. What is my favorite alien or robot from Rocket? What the frick? I don't even know what you're talking. Are you talking about my video? Because I don't have one. Rocket Royale. If you're talking about Rocket Royale, I have no idea. Sorry. I can't just be like, yeah, this is my favorite. I like the guy who's like, come fuel my gambling addiction. I like that guy. He's one of my favorites. Oh, it was Rocket Royale. I don't know. I like Snooty McSnare. I like the casino bots. They're fun. The Armorer. I do like the Armorer. Anyway, she's cool. I just wish I could get my hands on a Mando. That's really all I need. Mando and the Baby Yogi pack. That's all I need. That's all I need. Kasai's messaging me. Yeah, there he is. Hello. Yes, Kasai. Well, I'm actually getting rid of all my boxes. So that's what I'm currently in the process of doing. So you're not wrong about the recycling thing. What next? Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the 40th anniversary prototype alien. I bought this on a whim, and I gotta say, he's pretty cool. This is great retro style packaging. I really like it. But I don't think I need this. I don't know. It's very quaint. It's very fun. I really like it, but I don't know. I just don't think I need this. It's not bad though. What would you say? Recycle those boxes, but pull all the plastic windows and the figure trays. What are you talking about? I don't want to keep those. You mean you want me to keep these? I'm not keeping those. You want me to keep, what do you want me to keep? I don't understand. This guy doesn't have one of those, I don't think. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the red and white in there. That's awesome. I'm not, sorry, Kasai. I'm getting rid of the figure trays. What would I use the figure trays for? Hello, Shronicle. Give me a legitimate reason. Throw the plastic in the garbage. Is this plastic? It's recycling, isn't it? One of those. I don't know. This one I don't think I can throw out. This one is really cool. You can't recycle the plastic. It has to be Garbo. I don't want you to keep it. Well, whatever. Kasai, our laws are different over here. I don't think I have the heart to get rid of this figure. Or this box. This is a really good box. I need more of the Back to the Future boxes because I own this figure. I've never talked about him before, but he is sick ass. I really like Biff. He's like the ideal Biff. We need an old Biff with the old man golden cane. Do I get rid of this? I don't know. I really don't want to get rid of this. I'll think about it. I'll have a pile for boxes that I might want to keep. That one is on the maybe list. This one is a good box, but I don't think I will keep it. It is the this is the Godzilla. It's huge, by the way. This is from an old haul video. I like this figure a lot, and don't get me wrong, this figure this box is awesome. But I already have the poster thing anyway, so I feel like I don't really need the rest of it. So we're gonna get rid of that. I always like how NECA does the open window thing. That's awesome. You know, I just keep doing that, you guys. Keep rocking that. Keep rocking that thing, and we'll be cool, you know? Yeah, I'll definitely need more than one bag here. Yes. Okay. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm just opening boxes right now. So, dynamic violence. I just wanted to note that. What else does it say? Spectacular thrills, savage action. Oh my god. Authentic color scheme, just like the 56 poster. Belching fire, diabolical. I almost said diabolical. Diabolical demon. Oh my god, that's awesome. Good job, NECA. You did someone good with that figure. Remember when NECA was like the little guys? Remember when they were the little guys and they were just making little hobby action figures and they couldn't really move that much? I have so many boxes of toys, some are not even mine. Is that old Lego house? What are you talking about? Old Lego house? Oh, that's Emmett's dream house from the movie. Now, I really like these Gremlin boxes, but I don't know. This one's pretty damn great. This is the Stripe box, and I gotta say, this one's pretty awesome. That shot, by the way, is terrific. That is awesome. I've mentioned this figure looks like it came straight out of the movie. It's damn fantastic. But I don't think I'm going to keep any of these. I don't know. Because I have this one, I have Stripe, I have the Flasher, and I have Gizmo, which is completely different from the others. Gizmo is on its own. And also I have one more. I have another one, too. I have 3 Gremlins in total. Oh, he's way back there. All right, forgive me. I got to pull up my pants so y'all don't see my buttocks live. Oh, he's way under there. Okay. Do you have Amiibo? I do not have Amiibo. I actually don't like the look of Amiibo. I think they look too cheap. I was going to buy a Joker one, and I just did not like it. I might buy the Banjo one, though. I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So I have this one. I have this one. Why did I buy so many goddamn Gremlins? I don't. I don't know why I have so many goddamn Gremlins. To be fair, Amiibo. Shut up, Kasai. You have 18 Amiibo. All of them have different heads. I really like the old Gremlins poster, but I gotta say, I have a real soft spot for this one. I don't know, it's just so simple and it's really stupid. You got Gizmo's face like on the front. It's really stupid looking, but I've always had a soft spot for this poster for some reason. Definitely don't need the Gizmo one. Y'all want to see Gizmo? There he is in the back. A pretty okay figure. If they had to give him, do you have a Steve? Do you think they will have a Steve amiibo? Yeah, eventually. I mean, they have what's it called? They have oh, that's a pretty good backdrop. It's the bed from the first movie. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't need it though. Oh, could I do something with this? I told myself for days I was going to throw everything away, but now I'm having a hard time. I haven't even taken pictures of Gizmo yet. Get rid of it. Kasai, I will always rip all the accessories out of every single box, you nerd. When does Rocket Royale take place in the timeline? You got to be way more specific than what you got to be specific in what timeline you're talking about. It takes place. I don't know. How do I even? I don't even know how to answer that. It's like it takes place a certain point in the timeline. It takes place a couple months after Renzo season 1. At least a couple. I've kind of been leaning towards like a month and a half, but it is supposed to be like 2 months. That was originally canonically what it was supposed to be, but I've started kind of adjusting that because it is very strict in the timeline. Gremlins is awesome. I mean, it's really, I don't know how much the kids of this generation would like it, but I've always really enjoyed Gremlins. I always, it's easily one of my favorite movies ever. Like fall of 2018, I don't even know. I guess so, technically. I don't. So I don't think about the Gremlins. It's hard for me to think about. Sorry, not Gremlins. I got to get off the Gremlin train. It's really hard for me to think of the Haporiverse timeline in terms of real years. It's easy for like Houseverse stuff, but for like everything else, it's weirdly really difficult for me to even make that connection. So I rarely call them years, just because it's going to confuse me. So I don't acknowledge them as years. But if it's easier for anyone to think of it like that, for sure. It confuses my brain. You know me, I'm not a very smart man. Go ahead. Oh, this is the, by the way, this is the Flasher Gremlin, and he is a poker. By the way, I got a lot of the Rocket Royale props from this guy. So, Thatch doesn't. You freaking forced Thatch to do it. He didn't willingly do that. He only does it because it makes it easier for him to remember, but it's not easier for me to remember. I forget. So also the NECA Gremlins are like shelf warmers. They're like shelf warmers of the like Targets and stuff from what I hear. But I don't have Target over here. Target failed miserably. All these guys, I'm pretty sure, have the exact same background. So this is the Stripe. Yeah, I already showed you the Stripe. Stripe was actually probably my least interesting Gremlin. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Stripe's design and stuff, but I love Stripe's design and stuff, but he's actually not my favorite of these NECA aliens. Are you gonna watch Pacific Rim: The Black? I am not. If that's the anime, I'm definitely not going to watch that. Does not look interesting to me whatsoever. And I know I'm a weeb now, but like that does not look appealing to me whatsoever. I'm sorry, it just does not. I have zero interest in watching it because I'm cool. We're just going for it here with the boxes. We're not even making that much good progress. I don't. What are you talking about? Besides being mean. Sorry, boys. Actually, the last anime I watched is One Piece. One Piece is like the only anime I'm watching at the moment. I'm on episode 50 something, so pretty early into the series. I think overall, I dislike the show. Like, I think overall, it's I wouldn't. Okay, this is the gamer, and the gamer, he's gonna game. He's gonna game. I really like the gamer. He's easily one of my favorite. I think he is my favorite. No. The Flasher is my favorite. Flasher is my favorite, followed by gamer, then Stripe. More because these guys come with like 50 million things, which is awesome. I've never gotten how this poster was supposed to be them literally ripping out of the poster. That's really confusing. It's like third wall inside of a third wall. When does Thatch Max stuff take place, after or before Rocket Royale? Well, what do you mean specifically? Thatch Max stuff? Do you mean like you got like videos timeline wise are all over the place? Like Season of the Witch, I'm pretty sure is the most in the future video he has done at the moment, but that's going to change. Yeah, I'm pretty sure without saying too much because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm pretty sure Season of the Witch is the video that takes place in the future, like the farthest in the future as of right now, which is very weird to think about timeline wise. But if you're talking like Christmas 3, I think that's 2018 canonically, which is bizarre to think about. I don't like thinking about that. Okay, we got through all the Gremlin boxes. Good. Let's talk about another NECA box I really like. This one is huge. This one is massive. This is the Rhino Alien. I really like this box. I don't think I'm going to hold on to it. It's massive. It's awesome. I very much enjoy this box. But for my sake, and for the sake, that is really. By the way, this will probably be my next toy review. I've mentioned that a couple times. I am writing the script for it currently. It won't be the next video that comes out, but it will be one of the next videos that come out. And I really like this guy. I really like that art there. It's like really gross and like Dark Horsey. I really enjoy that. They're making the Panther Alien too, which I'm very excited about. I will get that Panther Alien. Yeah, I really like these. I will forever love the Alien lines so much. I just think they are like the perfect embodiment of what NECA represents to me. I know a lot of people get NECA for, I know a lot of people buy NECA for like turtles or horror stuff, but no, I've always personally been, that is huge, by the way. This is like shockingly big. Like that, that is too big, honestly. Let's put that away. And I almost kind of want to keep this. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty awesome. That is genuinely really cool. And if I took a picture with that, I want to keep it. Because this one's way cooler than the Gremlins one. You know what? I'll keep it for now. But but by the end of this, I'll change my mind for sure. I cannot go on. I just cannot go on living this way, Decide call me a weeb. It's fair. Oh, I was still cutting this box. I completely lost my train of thought. I was going to cut the Rhino Alien box, but I completely... Anyways, these Gremlin figures are sick. I need them to make more of the Gremlin 2 figures, because if they make the full line of Gremlin 2 figures, I will be very, very happy. I might not, by the way, because this is such a daunting task, I may not even be able to do this all in one stream. I might stream more later, because I'm getting a haircut, by the way, which is unfortunate. These luscious locks are going to be going away, but they are gross and old, and I feel like a dying cat. So I will I'll be cutting it all off. So yeah, we'll see what that looks like. I'm in the shadows. That was really scary. There's definitely a more effective way to do this than just flattening them, but I need to flatten them because if I don't, God, if I don't flatten them, it ain't gonna be an easy time. Because I gotta dump these all into the I don't know what that means. Why is annoying orange your thing? That really pisses me off. Here's a box for a thing that I don't care about. I actually really don't like this box. I cannot say I'm a fan of this. I actually regret fully buying this figure. That's kind of cool. Rather than having, this is really weird. There's no product shot of the figure on the back. It's just Master Chief. I feel like that's a very weird decision. But I do not like this figure. This is the Ghost. I only bought it because I thought it was I only bought it because I thought it was going to be in scale with my Master Chief, but I was way off. And no, I've only played like 2 sections of Halo, so I have no idea. Instructions. Is that y'all don't even want to know what this is all about. That's a good thumbnail. Can someone? Thank you. I'm a little on edge, folks. I've had a weird morning. I've been up for a long time, and I'm all aggressive now. And I got in a fight earlier, and I was on edge yesterday. And I've been in kind of a lazy mindset lately, which I feel bad about. I wish I could get out of it. I've been stuck on, basically after I finished Rocket Royale, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, because that was a lot of editing. We were both kind of on the hype train while making that video, and once we finished it, I was so exhausted. I just all I've done for the last like week or so, a couple weeks I think now, was just I'll come home, I'll turn on the TV, and I'll just watch TV. That's all I've been doing, and then I go to bed, and then I go to work. So, maybe if I wasn't also working, maybe it would be easier. But because I'm also working, it's a little bit like it's just exhausting. All right, we're getting down to the first pile, end of the first pile. This box I cannot throw away. I feel like it would be too evil to throw away. I really like this box. Everything from the background there, that's fantastic. I know you can't really see it. You see me, hello. Everything from the background in there to just it's like a crate. I really like this box, so I'm going to keep this for sure. I do not have the heart to cut that box up. These are actually besides the armor, which was my most recent purchase, this was the latest order I just got in from. I ordered these from Hasbro Pulse. I've never ordered anything on Hasbro Pulse before. It shipped fairly quickly, so I was very happy about that. Aim Trooper. I really like how these come in tiny little boxes. I think it's very cute. They have what? They have AIM soldiers. It said MIA. I got really scared. It said MIA, and I was like, wait, am I saying it wrong this whole time? No, it is AIM. They have AIM, Hydra, and what's the last one? Hellfire. They have AIM, Hydra, and Hellfire guards. It's very quaint. I almost kind of want to keep it because it's so cute and like adorable. Why did I get an AIM soldier, by the way? Because I'm probably going to get MODOK because I have problems. And also, I don't even know anything about MODOK, but I'm still going to get him because it's kind of a cool luxury that we're even getting a MODOK. We haven't had a MODOK since Toy Biz, which is really bizarre. Again, I really like this box. It says Pulse on the side. Hell yeah. This is just a cute little thing, Nothing crazy, just a cute little box. But at the same time, it's definitely not something I need to keep, so that's why I'm getting rid of it, Like if I'm getting rid of most of the Marvel Legends boxes, I'm not going to keep the AIM soldier box, So I got this guy from Hasbro Pulse, but I also got 2 others from Hasbro Pulse. So the main reason why I even made the order was Gwen Stacy. I got the Gwen Stacy and Spider-Ham 2-pack. It's not actually a 2-pack. It's also, I just realized they don't say anything about Spider-Ham on the box whatsoever. He's in the box. He's advertised. He's on the back of the box. He's actually on one side of the art, but he is not mentioned anywhere on this box. That is very bizarre. There's no quick bio for him at the bottom there. That would have been really nice. This art is cool. I like this art. I do have, this was, I only really got her to finish off the Stiltman wave, which I have now finished, and I am very happy. Overall, it's a pretty solid wave. It's not my favorite wave. I still think I like the Venom wave a little bit more. But overall, I'm still quite a big fan of this Gwen wave. Or not Gwen wave, sorry, Stiltman wave. I really like Miles. Miles is probably... yeah, okay. If I'm gonna rank them all for y'all's displeasure, I think it's Miles is my favorite, followed by Frogman. Yeah, okay. Miles, Frogman, Gwen, Hand Ninja, and then probably Prowler, and then Peter B. Parker. Although they could swap because I'm pretty mixed on the Prowler and Peter B. Parker. But Miles is for sure my favorite. And I think Peter B. Parker is my least favorite, but I can't quite say. I really like Frogman. I really like Miles. And I've warmed up to Gwen quite a bit. So this is the main reason why I placed that Hasbro Pulse order, in which I got the AIM Soldier as well as Hydro Man from the Molten Man wave. I'm probably not going to get all the Molten Man figures. I only have the Far From Home Spidey. Yeah. So I have the Far From Home Spidey, and I have Mysterio. Mysterio is the only one that comes with a bath piece. I wanted to get Hydro Man because I like his character. I think he's very fun, and I think the figure looked really cool. He's all right. He's not amazing or anything. I still quite like him. And there are a couple figures. I actually wouldn't be opposed to getting this whole wave because the black suit, stealth suit Spidey looks cool, and I've really wanted that Matt Gargan Scorpion for a long time. So, and then at that point, I might as well just get Doppelganger and Spider-Woman. She's the one I care the least about, but Doppelganger looks sick. So I may work my way into getting the whole wave, but I'm not rushing to get the whole wave. You know, it's not the type of thing where I absolutely need to get every figure. But it is, again, it's something that I would not be opposed to because I don't have I actually only have one completed bath, which is, or two now, because I have Venom Pool and, freaking, also, yeah, this art is fantastic, by the way. I mean, besides the fact that his arm is incredibly white, it's a little weird, but, you know, besides that, I think he's quite a solid figure. And like I said, I got this guy recently. That's pretty good box art, but it is not something I'm going to keep. Sorry. This is a decently old figure, too. I think this was, what, 2019? So, it's, I say decently old, but that's like a couple years old at this point. The comments have slowed down a bit, which is fine. It gives me a chance to actually do what I wanted to do. I'm just going to check my phone. I've been checking my phone periodically like an insane human for the last couple of minutes because I got some deep lore and stuff. Okay, this is interesting. I haven't noticed this. All right, so the plastic wrap is inside the box for this when you take that out. Let me go ahead and prove my point. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, wait, do Marvel Legends do this or do they not do this? By the way, I was talking with Thatch about it not too long ago. I really like the Marvel Legends box art. Like just the overall, not the box art, but I really like the boxes in general. I think their aesthetic design is very nice to look at. They're very visually appealing, you know? Now we got Gwen. Okay, let me prove my point here. Let me see if this will prove my point. Well, the good news is that we're pretty much through the first pile. It only took 39 minutes. Jesus. Not great. Okay, Gwendolyn. Also, I felt bad because I was going to get Gwen I ordered Gwen because I was like, oh, she's the last figure I need for this wave, and then I'm done. I didn't even realize that. But what I didn't realize at the time was, okay, so yeah, this is what I confirmed. The plastic wrap now stays in the box. I just realized that. That never even really occurred to me that that's what they were doing now. I figured they would just mostly be sticking with the same thing, but I knew, because look, the plastic is in the box, right? It is taped onto the side here. It is not going out anywhere. This, however, is separate. If you take the plastic thing out of the box, so this is a very recent thing, which is interesting. I just noticed that. Well, there's say goodbye to Gwendolyn. She's going goodbye now. A figure that I did not like at first, but I've since grown. Mostly because I do not keep the human head on her at all. I just like giving her the spider head, and it looks way better. You can't really pose her. You can't get her into like crazy poses, but it's still better than nothing. It's still better than nothing. Okay, this bag is getting about full. It's a pretty good background, I will admit. I like the colors of it, quite the pink and the light blue and the white. That's just a very good color combo. Doesn't really remind me of Spider-Verse at all. Spider-Verse had a very like neon dark color scheme, where a lot of the time the colors were in darkness. But again, that's not appealing for box art. And this was not from the Hasbro Pulse order, but this was something I got from Entertainment Earth. I really wanted the Worthy Cap figure, and I freaking got it, and I'm so happy about that because he is awesome. I've messed around with him quite a bit. I've taken some photos. If you follow my Instagram, you may have seen those. I really like this figure. He's just a very solid figure. Because the only cap figure I had, the only MCU cap I had before that point was the awful re-release one, which has terrible articulation. Like that one's bad. I don't know why they re-released that figure. It's not good. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's just the plastic comes on. But all that I really want now is I will be 100% satisfied once I get that Mark 85 Iron Man. Once I get that Mark 85 Iron Man, I think I'm good. You know, I think I'm and we will probably be getting new MCU figures sometime soon. I really need new MCU figures. I really want Big Thor. That's something I really need. I really need Big Thor. Big Thor. They'll make it eventually. It's pretty much, I think it's rumored that we're going to get Big Thor with, I say Big Thor, I mean like Final Battle Big Thor, where he's got the braids and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure we're going to get him with a Thanos 2-pack, but we'll see. I know we've been getting a lot of, it's kind of insane how many MCU Thanos figures we now have. It is really bizarre, but it's just weird to think about, you know? It's not something I ever would have considered, that we just have this many MCU Thanos figures, especially when first he was a Build-A-Figure. Not a very good Build-A-Figure. I mind you. He was not a very good so yeah, anyways, I don't know what I was just saying. I was literally I was talking about something and I lost my track. It is 11:35. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably go till 12 and then I will probably stop it for now. I still have way more boxes. Don't even, we're not even close to the end of the box unboxing. We still have so many, but we got through the main pile. This bag is pretty much almost full. So, never mind. We're good. It's pretty full though. So what we're going to do is we're going to get through a couple more boxes. I'll answer any questions you guys have, and then I'll probably end it, and I might do a part 2 tonight. We'll see. I do have editing to do, and I'm probably not going to be able to get through all these boxes, but if y'all have any questions or anything, feel free to ask, because there are 6 people, so. All right. So now I just kind of have to scattershot pull boxes out. This box is really damn good. I got the King Kong figure. I haven't taken any photos of him. I feel really bad about that, but goddamn, I really like this box. And I really like this figure, but this box is incredible. I've never actually really. It's also a different texture. It's a lot like not softer, but it's more like it feels higher quality. It feels more, or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just crazy. There's Kongu, of course. Yeah, he's pretty damn cool. I will admit, I'm a big fan of this Kong figure. And I just appreciate it coming out in general. You know, I just really appreciate they're releasing a recolor of this Kong figure, which is very cool. I think that's a very good idea. And he comes with a different head, I believe. But still a great figure. I really need to take pictures of him. But I am not keeping this box, unfortunately. It is a great box, but I'm not keeping it. I do not need to keep the Kong box, unfortunately. I will eventually review this Kong figure. I feel like I have to. I feel like it's just necessary. I feel like it's just, if I don't review it, someone's going to get mad. There's the backdrop, and I really like this backdrop. I almost want to keep it, but it's too small for me to practically use. So, you know, I'm not like I take photos on Instagram a lot, but I would not consider myself a photographer. I just really like taking photos. It's pretty fun. Whenever I get to sit down and do it, put some figures in a pose, it's a good time, you know? I enjoy the act of posing figurines. But again, it is completely superfluous. That's not the right way to use superfluous. All right, goodbye, Kong. This is easily one of the best boxes I've ever had. But it's going by that. Who is it made by? Sculpt was Kyle Windrix. I should start looking at the names for the sculpt and stuff to see if there's any familiar names. Because I know a lot of these guys probably work on the same figures. Okay. Okay, no comments. That's fine. Oh, Falcon and Winter Soldier is coming out March 19th. What day is it today? 7th. Oh, so it's next Friday. That's awesome. I cannot wait. Next Friday. So at least we get a break, you know? I would like to just jump right into that show, but admittedly, it is nice to have a break. All right. We should grab some more boxes here. I'm aware I can't just keep grabbing one box, so I'm just going to grab quite a few boxes right now. Excuse me as I crawl underneath my bed to receive more boxes. A lot of these are okay. We got some good ones here. We got some good ones. Oh, I'm stretching. I'm stretching. Oh, I'm stretching. I have backstories behind every single figure that I buy now. So if you got any questions about any of that, feel free to ask. This one's cool. I probably won't be throwing away that one. That's a really cool one. Come on. I feel like I'm immobile. I can't even grab this thing. I've cleared out some of the boxes now, so I can probably show you guys underneath my bed. It's a little bit more cleaned out now. Not that much cleaned out. Oh, is my shirt ripping? Oh, no, it isn't. All right, never mind. Oh. My goal is to get rid of most of the Legend boxes. I really don't need a lot of the Legend boxes. They look nice, but a lot of them are not going to be things that I ever feel like I need to keep. Oh, this one's a good one. I didn't think this one was going to be out. That's awesome. Ugh. Okay. All right, they're all unfolding itself now. I know this is the least fun thing to watch, but you gotta understand. I'm in immense pain right now. I'm not actually in pain. I'm just. Ugh. All right. 2 more and we should be good. I have 2 more in my sights. Just gonna grab those. There we go. All right. Perfect. Sorry, I was under there for a little bit. I got a good pile of boxes now. Most of them are Legends, so it's going to be pretty easy to say goodbye to them. But I might as well show you guys the underneath now that it's a little bit more cleaned out. So, Yeah. We still got a good ways to go. There's a lot more boxes shoved over here, but all the ones over here, you can see these are all vintage figures. Oh my god, there's so many of them. These are all legends. There's multiple stacks of multiples of them. So yeah, it's crazy. It's actually really well like stacked a lot of the time. You guys can't really see, but over here and stuff, they look really nice together. It's almost a shame to say goodbye to a lot of these things because a lot of these things are quite treasured. You know, I do like a lot of these boxes. I'm trying to figure out what that white is. That Spider Verse? I think. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's white spider logo. You guys can't even see it. It's like right. It's like right. I'm trying to for. It's this one right here. That one. You guys know what that is? I only got a lot of people like messaging me right now, so I'm just trying to. Whoa, connection is a little bit unstable. I currently have a lot of people messaging me, so by a lot I mean like 2. All right, here we go. Ugh. 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 This is the garbage bag. It's decently full. We won't be able to get through the pile with all these boxes, but we will be able to get through most. This is the that's the well, you can't really see. Hold on. That's the new pile. So you guys kind of already got a little bit of a sneak peek. There are a couple that I do not want to throw out, and that's for good reason, but I'll show you soon. Hand Ninja, pretty cool. Everyone, I mean, this guy is I think he's the go-getter of the wave. You know, I think a lot of people want Hand Ninjas to build the hand. I think a lot of people would have just preferred like an army builder pack. But they did a very smart thing with this figure, and everyone's mentioned this before, but it's just fun to talk about. Specifically selecting the Stiltman legs for this figure is just a very smart move. You know, that is just a very, very smart thing for them to have done. This background is a little weird, too. It's kind of vague. You can't really do anything with it, but it's not bad. It's very specific and weird. And especially Marvel Legends is specifically looking. The backdrops are very important and they know it. They know that a lot of people use the backdrops for photography. There's the art of the hand ninja. I think I already said that. Anyways, it's just smart how they did the way the collecting and stuff. I think it's very, very smart. There are muffins, I assume. Why did I say there are muffins? Because there should be muffins upstairs for lunch / breakfast because I haven't had anything. Yeah. I probably won't be getting another Hand Ninja. I'm not. I know. Why did I buy an AIM soldier? I don't know. But I'm not gonna start army building. Watch me start army building now. I don't have plans on army building. I don't want to army build as of right now. But if I do start army building, then something's wrong with me. I did just spend an insane amount of money on a one-piece action figure, so a good chance that, you know, I've already sailed that boat. What box? Which one next? I might as well do the Prowler. This is the Prowler box. Prowler's cool. This was the first one that I found. I remember getting so excited because I found this man at EB Games. It was one lonesome night. You know, the Spider-Verse figures had just started hitting the shelves. You know, I was like, all right, I'm going to go see what I can find. And sure enough, I did find the Prowler. And I remember being so excited that night. I actually think it was New Year's, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was New Year's. It was New Year's, and I was excited, and everyone was partying and getting drunk. And I busted out my Prowler. It was a good night. It was a good night. I got on call with the boys. We had some talks. We sold some rocks. It was pretty great. Same backdrop, nothing new there. Sorry, the lighting is abhorrent. It truly is. But I actually I'm not a big fan of this Prowler figure. I wanted to Yeah, I'll probably read down Minecraft. I'll read down Minecraft. I'll re-download Minecraft after. Sorry, I just wanted people to acknowledge this awesome Prowler art. It's really good. Um, I'll re-download Minecraft after I get the hard drive because I can't. I can't do much on my computer right now. And that's why I'm streaming off of YouTube like a chump. I'm not a huge fan of this Prowler figure. He needs a more chest articulation. The pinless stuff is genius, and his legs are amazing. The lack of open hands is really upsetting. That like open clawed hands would have been perfect. I think it's very sad that we didn't even get that. So I'm incredibly disappointed about that. But other than that, though, he's an all right figure. He just can't really move that much. All right, this one is Overlord Dragon Box. Definitely don't need this. I kept it because this set is awesome, by the way. I really like this set. I'm carrying a lot less for like the Lego actual minifigures and like side builds. I just really like the dragons. The dragons have always been solid, so I'll give them that. I will always, no matter what, I will always buy Ninjago dragons. They have continued to persevere and be good. Here's Frogman. This art is weird. It's actually not my favorite art. It's not bad. It's very it's very weird to see him in the red evil city. It's just weird. I don't know why they gave him the same box art as Prowler. It's a weird wave. It really is. It's a very weird Spider-Man wave to start the year off, I think. But this figure is awesome. If you own Frogman, oh my god, he's a gift from the heavens. He's just really fun, and that Doc Ock body is perfect. We need a new Doc Ock really badly. We really do. I know we just got one pretty recently, but goddamn, we still need a Doc Ock body or a new Doc Ock with posable tentacles. That's all I'm saying. Same with Scorpion. I mean, Scorpion's pretty good. You just have to change the colors and the paint, and I think he'd be perfect, actually. And I guarantee they're going to do it. I guarantee this year, I could be way off, but here's my crazy Marvel Legends prediction. I think they've mentioned before how this is the year of the bad guys. I really want them to do a vintage wave where it's just all villains that we haven't got not that we haven't got, but it's all Sinister Six bad guys, Spider-Man bad guys specifically. So I'm talking a new Rhino, talking a new Sandman. I'm talking a Lizard. Yeah, we need a Lizard too. I'm not leaving the site, Google. What are you doing? Okay. We're talking new Lizard. Like, we're talking a bunch of stuff that I feel like we need. So we're talking maybe even a new Shocker. We need a new Shocker. So, yeah, just a couple things I think we could use. But who knows if we'll ever get that. I really want that to happen. I really want a classic Lizard. That's all I'm saying. Here's the Peter B. Parker one. Probably the weirdest art. Like, it's good, but he looks kind of insane. He looks like a serial killer for some reason. What is that I just picked up? Oh, it was a twist tie thing. Okay. What time is it? Oh, yeah, about 10 minutes. Perfect. I'm going to go take a shower and eat breakfast and probably go get my hair cut. So yes. I am pretty indifferent about this Peter B. Parker figure. I actually found this figure with Miles, and that was a good feeling. I found Peter B. Parker first, I think. Yeah, I found Peter B. Parker first, and I was like, oh, nice. And then I found Miles, and I was really excited about that. Finding Miles was a good feeling. I'm glad that these figures are kind of openly like around now. Like, I even went to Walmart. So funny story about last night is I went to Walmart, and Walmart is like the driest place for anything. Think of your dry toy store with nothing, or think of your dry store with no products, no toys. If you're a toy collector like I am, just think of the most dry, like most basic, like whatever store, right? Walmart is that. Walmart never has anything in stock ever, if anything. They are the most out of stock store that I've ever seen, usually. Toys R Us has actually become quite out of stock, but Walmart is particularly bad. Anywho, so I go there last night, and I'm like, oh, they're not going to have anything, right? They're like, oh yeah, they'll have. The only thing that I remember from last time is that they stocked up on this guy, which is the Venomized Cap, and this is also a good figure. I'll get more into that later. But last time I went there, they had like 50 of him, so they were completely stocked up on Venomized Cap. So all right. But when I went there last night, they not only had Venomized Cap, but they not only had a ton of Venomized Cap, but they also had like Gwen, Miles, Peter B. Parker. They had a ton of them. They didn't have the whole wave, but they did have a good number of them. And I was like, oh my god, that is crazy. The fact that they actually had them. So if I had been patient and if I had waited and didn't order Gwen off Hasbro Pulse, I could have easily just found her in stores, which would have been a lot more satisfying. But I am impatient, and I felt the need to get her on Hasbro Pulse. Plus, ordering figures is just kind of the way of the future now, which is unfortunate. I really hate it. I would prefer to pick figures up in store. It's just so much more exhilarating, but whatever. Venomized Cap is cool. I don't think he's amazing. He's not like my favorite figure ever, but he's very fun. He's got a very solid sculpt, and he's got a lot of things that I really like about him. But again, he's not like my favorite figure or anything. He's pretty all right, Of course, he fits in with the Venom wave really well. Of course. Why would he not, Why would he not? Which is why they give him a very similar box. All right. Ooh. I'm going to show this off now because I'm not sure how comfortable I am getting rid of this box. I think I'll leave it for a little bit. And I know I don't really care about Lego or anything anymore, but God, it's just hard to even like kind of try to say goodbye to this thing. This is the Galador box, and this thing is just so old, and it is in surprisingly good edition. Yeah, it's like scuffed up and like scratched everywhere, but it's like surprisingly like it's still held together, which is amazing. And because I've gotten rid of old packaging before, I just feel like I feel like I'm gonna keep this around for a little bit longer. I really like this set, by the way. I obviously own this set, and it's an awesome set. And I am going to keep it around for just a little bit more, just for the sake of having it. So far, all together, we've kept 3 boxes out of however many there are in there. So not bad, not a bad ratio of keep to lose. All right. Also, the reason why Venomized Cap didn't have one is because I already took it out, and I was too lazy to put it back in. And I did not know I was getting rid of all my boxes. This was a thing that I decided to do recently. Mostly because I had a huge tower of boxes in my room, like Big Bad Toy Store, just a bunch of cardboard boxes. And my excuse for keeping them was, it's a pretty alright background. My excuse for keeping them was, it's for me to send stuff off to my friends. But I don't send stuff off to my friends that much. It's usually only a couple months that I decide to do that. So I don't need like 50 boxes in the corner of my room. I started to look like it was not appealing whatsoever. So yeah, all right. We'll quickly get rid of this because this is the biggest one here. This is the Creator Beach House. This is a good set. I don't need it really. It's hard to say that it was a bad purchase. I was on vacation when I bought it. I have some good memories with it. I have some. I built it on stream too, so it was interesting. I don't know. It's hard for me to fully admit that I think this set is amazing. I'm just not a huge Lego guy nowadays, Besides like Bionicle and stuff. If they brought back CCBS, I'd start buying the sets in a heartbeat. But just not a huge system guy, unfortunately. I've given it a shot many times. It's just not my thing, unfortunately. I feel bad, I would give anything to be a huge system guy and have pride in my collection. But whenever I buy a new system set, I kind of feel soulless. So I only usually stick to buying like dragons and stuff nowadays. What I'll probably end up doing is selling a lot of it. So if you guys are interested in that, if any of you guys are interested in buying my Lego, I'm not going to overcharge for it. I would keep it relatively cheap. So if any of y'all are interested in that, let me know. Because I'd be down. All right, we're getting pretty close to the pile. I think we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 boxes left with 4 minutes to go. I'll just finish off this pile. Might as well. This is the last of the Spider-Verse wave. Miles, obviously. Miles art is a little weird and creepy too. He just looks really scary. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Good figure though. Really good figure. My only hope is that eventually one day they will fully release Miles like just full Spider-Verse suit version, which is, we're talking like a really skinny suit version. And I know we don't really need it, but if we got like a 2-pack or something, oh my god, I would love that. I got this guy with Peter B. Parker, and I was so happy that day. I think I also got something else that day, but I can't remember. It might have been Venomized Cap, but I don't think it was. Actually, I can check on Instagram. Let's see. It would have been in my figures. Yeah. If you guys ever want to know about any figures or stuff that I buy, if you care about that, which most people don't, but if you do, I post most of my updates on. Just one moment. Two weeks ago. No, that was all I got. I don't remember when I got. I have no idea when I got. What's his face? I have no idea when I got Venomized Cap. I never even posted about him, which is really weird. I didn't post anything when I got him. He's not in my collection 4 weeks ago. He was after my Entertainment Earth buy. I have, yeah, I don't know when I got him. Or is he there? No, it's just Miles. I think it was just Miles and Peter. It doesn't really matter. This guy called me the Booger Man. I think he's watching, but he's not saying anything, like a little troll. What? All right. I am trying to. Now again, I say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna sound like an idiot because I just bought I was gonna say $300. I just bought $100 Luffy action figure, but I'm trying to kind of ease up on my action figure buying a little bit, just a little bit. Nothing. I was right. I was totally right. I was right. Kasai's being a little cheat. He's listening. Wow, Kasai, maybe you should get back to work. Make that money, man. Make that money. All right. So, I'm so tired. I stayed up way too late last night, and then I didn't get good sleep. So that's the worst combo. All right. Clone Trooper. I really like this figure. This figure's cool. This was the first Black Series figure I really bought. Unless you're talking about the Vader, I did buy this guy too. And I do have another Clone Trooper. I really like the box art for these Black Series figures. The colors, really good choice, but they aren't consistent. That's the thing about the Black Series packaging, is that none of it is very consistent. I've seen very different. I've seen lots of different Black Series packaging, and it's just it's hard to find a consistent one. Also, this is the most boring background ever. They didn't even try to do anything interesting there. I do not buy very much Black Series stuff. I only really stick to stuff I care about. So Mandalorian, the only reason why I bought this Trooper is because he was the only one at Toys R Us. I hate the prequels. Everyone's going to dislike this video now, but I really don't like the prequels. So my reason for buying this was kind of weird, and it doesn't really make that much sense, but I'm happy I have him. He's really cool. I'm going to take pictures of him eventually. All right, we're down to the last 5 boxes, so here we go. Mysterio. This was the second Vintage Wave figure I bought, along with Shocker, I believe. And still great, obviously. I really, really like this Mysterio. The biggest problem is that his head cannot function great. And also, this blister card packaging is awesome. By the way, I've seen the real blister card packaging IRL before, and goddamn, it is cool. I've seen the actual old school 90s toy packaging, and man, it is so rad. If you ever wanted to see anything cool like that, My God, it is the coolest thing in the world just to experience that. This is the only time this has ever worked. It has never worked like this before. I don't know why it worked this time. I really like the vintage wave stuff and like the packaging and stuff, but my God, it's a lot of it is just it takes up a lot of room for sure. They're not as simple as the Marvel Legends box where they're much more condensed. The vintage wave stuff is a lot bigger. This is Daredevil. This is the figure. So originally I wasn't going to get the entire all the vintage waves figures, but I I was starting to collect all of them, and I figured, oh, I might as well just get Daredevil too. So I bought Daredevil, and he's probably the least interesting out of any of them, but I'm still happy I own him. It's nice to have a Daredevil, even if he's not like my preferred Daredevil. It's still nice to have a Daredevil at all. So I would prefer to have just a normal red suit Daredevil, but is what it is. All right, last three. Okay, so let's get them out of the way. We got Venom. I really like this packaging. I don't care at all for the Venom movie. I just think it's very solid packaging. It feels very premium. It feels like I've always said that this guy feels like his own like sub release. He doesn't even really feel like he's part of the Venom pool wave because A, he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, and B, the box is completely different. It's just its own thing. It's black, unlike the rest of the Venom wave, which was white. It feels really cool, actually. And, there's no mention of being part of the wave at all. Normally they are listed. There's no wave on the back. It is a very individual release. So I will stand fast and admit that I think this feels more like I think this feels way more like a one-off release as opposed to an actual like Venom wave release. You know what I mean? Everyone disagrees with me, but you know what I mean, at least, hopefully. And I almost feel really bad. I waited so long for this figure, and when I got him, I was so happy. I actually really like that figure. It's really solid. It's easily one of my favorite figures of the year. Easily, hands down. You gotta understand. I don't take a lot of pictures very much, but I try to take as many photos as I can when I feel like it. And Venom was a figure that I didn't really take that many photos of, but I still really, really like him. Like, yeah, you gotta know, I really love him. So getting rid of his box really makes me upset, but oh well, it is what it is. There's him on the back. He looks really cool. He's not like amazing or anything. He's not even like my favorite figure of the year, but I still really like him. That is really I don't ever want to see that. Is really gross. I don't like that. I don't like looking at both tummies like that. All right. I'll save this one for last because there's one that I really like. This was a cool story. I've talked about this before. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the stream where I'm building the Lego beach house too. But I got this, and this is the what is it called? It's like the it's Stinger and Ant-Man 2-pack. It's the Astonishing Ant-Man, Stinger, and Stinger and Ant-Man. Both powered by Pym particles and able to shrink to the size of an ant. Scott and Cassie Lang have more in common than a family name. Okay. So this was an older figure. I think this was 2017, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like it's 2017. I did not know these figures existed until I walked into a Toys R Us, into a foreign Toys R Us. It was like an hour and a half away from where I actually live. It was in Victoria. I went into the Toys R Us in Victoria, and this was there, and it was $30. And I was like, clearly they want to get rid of it, But just seeing that in store shelves was so bizarre. Seeing something that I've never seen before, and it was Ant-Man, If it was anything else, if it was like an X-Men 2-pack, I wouldn't have bought it. Even if I had never seen it before, but just the fact that it was this Ant-Man 2-pack with like this weird purple wasp, I was like, that is freaking weird. I also really like the colors on this box. The red and the orange is just so nice to look at. I don't know anything about the Astonishing Ant-Man. I don't really care. I like Ant-Man the movies. I like both of those movies, even if they're a little freaky. You know, this is big too. This is a big one. We got these guys obviously. I really like this box art. It's like weird, like cave drawings for some reason. That's pretty cool. I don't need that. I definitely do not need it. But oh, that broke. This is weird because this is older material. This is not modern like Marvel Legends stuff. This is like old school material. This is old school. This is probably the oldest Marvel Legends figure I have, by the way. Those two. I could be wrong. I think there may be one more. It's hard to say. I think they are easily some of the oldest that I own. And I only really bought them because they're Ant-Man. You know, if they weren't Ant-Man. Also, I guess the Civil War figure. The what's it called? The Civil War. Ant-Man? Yeah, the Giant Man Civil War figure. I do own that too, which we'll go over. It's somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, it's somewhere down there. I can't even see it. Oh, it's right there. I see. Which we'll go over next time. All right, last one. Now this one's important to me. This one has some sentimental value. That's why I saved it for last. This is Taskmaster. Not an particularly interesting box or anything. It's a pretty standard box. It was right when Marvel Legends started picking up a little bit more of their style, and also they had finally started doing the plastic in the box. It's part of the box, which is not this is a recent wave. I think this was what 2020, something like that. I think something like that. This was my second Marvel Legends figure, and that's why I care about this. My very first one was the Infinity War Iron Man, which is not a very good figure, but I have a lot of sentimental value to that figure. But this was my second figure. I randomly I was in Walmart and I saw him, and I texted the boys, and they were like, "Oh my God, what a cool figure! We don't have it yet." They both have it now, I'm pretty sure. But just at the time, just seeing this and being like, "Huh, let's try it out." It was somewhat of an exhilarating experience, to say the least. Just the experience of opening this figure or having this figure, playing with this figure that I didn't know anything about, was an interesting experience. I will say, in hindsight, it led me down a very dark path, and a path I haven't quite been able to recover from ever. It will take years of trauma recovery to get. That's a very cool background. This was the only figure I ever got from the Black Widow wave, although I did get the deluxe Black Widow, which we'll also find the box for. And I also probably will get that Melina. Is it Melina? Is that her name? Yeah, I think it's Melina. Melina and Red Guardian 2-packs, because I think it looks pretty solid. That Red Guardian's awesome. But I would like to see the movie first. I would like to eventually see that movie at some point in time. But man, I just remember this guy came with so many things. He came with like 4 pairs of hands or something like that. He came with a bunch of weapons. Like, this guy was loaded. That's why he's always going to be one of my favorites. Even if I don't even know anything about his character or anything like that, I still very much appreciate, this figure. And I always will. And the good memories behind him. I almost surprised that I'm getting rid of this box, but his box is kind of generic. I'm not a huge fan of the Black Widow like art that's on the side here. It's kind of generic. Yeah, I don't know. Yelena, I'm definitely not going to get that entire wave. Basically, there was like no one cared about Yelena, no one cared about freaking Red Guardian, but Crossbones and Winter Soldier are hard to come by, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, that's the last box out of that pile. Look at that. The pile is done. And there are still many more under yonder there. We have about 3 boxes still that we've saved, which is, again, pretty small amount of boxes, but still better than nothing. I'm going to pick this up maybe either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I do have work to do tonight. I am going to be editing, so yeah, if anyone has any questions or if anyone wants to continue watching, I will let you know. Either way, I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for sticking around. And also, when I come back, I will have completely different hair. So, yes. All right, folks. Goodbye and good yonder. Have a flappy flaunder. I don't know. For